Chances are you've heard that podcast interviews are a great way to promote your business, your book, your product, or your service. Chances are you've seen a lot of people getting on podcasts and you're wondering, how do they do it? Well, let's take it one step further. If you're doing a launch of any type, one of the best things you can do is what's called a virtual podcast tour. In a nutshell, a virtual podcast tour is where you have a high concentration of interviews that are launched during a specific period of time. Hi, this is Kathleen Gage with Power Up for Profits and Plant-Based Eating for Health podcast shows. And hands down, podcast tours are one of the best ways to not only reach a lot of people within a very short period of time, they position your influence and your expertise, and you can drive a lot of traffic to your website. But what do? Here are three main things that you need to know about a virtual podcast tour. One is a lot of people use them for book launches. You can use them for book launches. You can use them for product launches. You can use them for business launches. There's a lot of businesses right now that are getting angel funding and they need to get their message out to market. Great way to do that is with a virtual podcast tour. So the first thing you need to know is, when are you going to launch? Specifically, what's the date you're going to launch, and you reverse engineer it from there. The next thing you need to know is what shows would be a really great fit for your message, because truth be told, you don't want to be on just any podcast show. You want a very specific message. For example, let's say that you're a company that's going to launch a new electric bike. And what you want to do is you want to find health and fitness podcast shows. You want to find new technology podcast shows. You want to find exercise podcast shows. You want to find anything to do with bicycling as far as podcast shows. That would be your target. Then from there, you put a list of shows together and you approach the host with a very clear message of why you would be a great fit for the show, what the benefit to their audience is. It's not about you, it's about their audience. And then you give a rock star interview. If you're not sure what to do, I've put together a really, really great package that's absolutely free until March 3rd. You get my Kindle book, Virtual Podcast Tours. You get 2 bonus training videos that teach you exactly what to do to get on podcasts and to put a tour together. And all you need to do is go to powerupforprofits.com/podcast tour 1. That's powerupforprofits.com/podcast tour 1. And it's the number 1. Go ahead and click that link, download the Kindle book, and you will be well on your way to doing a rockstar podcast tour. Hands down, this is the most cost-effective way for you to get your message out to thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. In the ebook and in the training, I show you exactly what to do on the back end to make sure that you're really optimizing your opportunities. Again, this is Kathleen Gage with Power Up for Profits and Plant-Based Eating podcast shows, encouraging you. Download my ebook and the 2 free bonuses, but you have to do it before March 3rd to get everything for free. That's powerupforprofits.com/podcast tour 1. powerupforprofits.com/podcast tour 1. Have a great day, and here's to great podcasting.